Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CCT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today's lesson is a reticula with fragments in it, and it's Blessed Are the Pure in Heart course. And when I had this printed on a gray paper, and when I went to print again, I couldn't find so I had to make a new template. So it's a little bit different, but not too bad. And we're going to do this in segments. So if you want to print off, or you can just draw your own, however you'd like, it's available in my store. The template is. And we're going to be using the heart, a heart as a template. And it's very lightly done on this paper. If you can see it just barely lightly, so that you have some kind of template. And then we're going this with 9 strings. So I'm just going to come across. There's one segment, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's my last one, 9. So I do have 9 segments, and I have 9 different fragments that I'm going to use in the tangle, in the picture, heart, whatever we call it. And the first one that I'm going to do right here is D6, and I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to section this off. And I decided that I really like a little bit of light between my sections, so I'm going to just draw another little line, and then I'm going to section this off the same way. So I have some little segments that I can do my tangle in. And we're just going to, I'm going to start up here in this little corner, and I'm going to fill it in, and then do a few little lines, 3 or 4, then section it off. Again, this is one of my favorites. I love the drama that it gives. And if you have the primer book 1, you're going to see that I changed that little fragment just a little bit to suit me, which you're welcome to do also. Just change those to suit you. And I really I love the number 3, so usually I'll draw like 3 lines. I don't know why I like the number 3, I just do. It's in my birthday. I'm a Halloween baby, so 31. But you can see how this is just a great little filler tangle. And I'm using a textured, a canvas textured paper, and so my pen gets a little wobbly. Let me come in closer so you can see. I apologize for not being in close on that to begin with. So again, we'll do just a little across the top, and then fill it in, and then I like to just give 3 little lines. And remember, you don't want to press hard with that pen. You want a very light stroke with it. And you can see how this is just a great little fragment. And I like the double line in between, because then it gives a little space. When I do 2 fragments like that close together, I don't have I don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to blend in with the black. I can just, I just like that technique of fragmenting it out. And you can make those lines really straight, or you can add a curve to them. Mine are starting to straighten out a little bit, which surprises me. You can give it a little curve. I do believe that that fragment that I'm using, D6, has a little curve to it. So the next fragment that I'm doing is C12, and it also needs to have this space changed a little bit. So I'm again going to draw my line with ink, and then I'm going to segment it off again with a little, but then I'm going to do a zigzag line right through there, because I want little triangles to do this particular tangle in. So, and then it's just an arched line, an arched line, and an arched line, and then a circle in the center, and then you fill in those little areas right there. Now I went back and added a little bit more. I added a little bit of a dot right along, just a little picot dot along the edge. So I'm going to make that line and just picot edge. It's just kind of on the edge of it. So now we'll do another one. Circle in the center and fill in that space in between the circle, and then a little picot edge along that line. So again, and then circle, and you can see how when that triangle shape is going to disappear and really just change. And I'll do that all along here. If I don't do the picot edge, you can see what it looks like. I'll come back and put that picot edge in. So there it is, and then I love the little picot edge. It just gave it a little bit more interest. And now we're going to do L7 in this next section. And again, I'm going to ink off that section, and then I'm going to come down and dual it, or just make a double line down through there. And I'm going to scan out just a little bit. This next section was just little curved lines in the square, but I'm just going to do them up the line. So I'm going to make and I'm going to do 4. I believe that's, and then the first one I'm going to do a little and I'm just going to stripe it so it just has little stripes. Let me again come in so you can see what I'm doing. As I do the second one, it's going to make it a little bit, you're going to understand it a little bit better. And then I'm going to put circles. So this is a fragment L7, and then the next one I'm going to put another border line, and very simple little zigzag. Then I'm going to do a little knight's bridge and echo it off. So I have 4 areas, and then I'm going to echo that, lines, orbs, zigzags, and aura those. Aura that, line, knight's bridge, little fragments in there, and it will end up to be beautiful. Just something different. I'm going to go ahead and finish. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch me do all that. And you can see that that is going to be a stunning addition to this. And all it is fragments. And Maria once said that if you don't know what to do, aura something. I am a firm believer that an aura really helps define those. So you can see that I am auraing most of this. And these particular things just take you back to the roots of Zentangle. And I just ended it with some stripes. So there is the first part of the Blessed Are the Pure in Heart. This will be part 1, and there'll be part 2 on Thursday and part 3 on Saturday, so that you have something you can work on. We will be shading this, and I'll be using a red pencil to shade it when I'm finished. So check back on Thursday for the rest of the fragments, or if you can't wait, go ahead and finish it up on your fragments. Just a little note that it's Tuesday, and so all the templates are on sale if you use the promo code Template Tuesday. I'll put it below so you can see it, and you can get all the templates at half price. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and blessed are the pure in heart.